Hey guys, it's Mick here. We're at Lowe's again. Our garbage disposal locked up last night, so guess what we're looking at. Yep, I think I'm gonna buy this one right here. 200 bucks, 3/4 horsepower. It's all stainless steel. I think that one's gonna be the winner. So now I just hope I get all the parts I need.
Hey everybody, you're watching Fireman 7753. It's my dad.
Alright, so we're going to work on replacing our garbage disposal. We got the Insinkerator Evolution. I got it because it's multi-grind, so it's supposed to grind stuff up better, and it's got auto reverse, so if it gets choked up, it's supposed to spin the other way. And plus this one is totally stainless on the inside, and the problem we had with our old one, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. Here's our old one. Pull the top off here. Maybe. Oh, come on. Oh, that's nice and gooey. There we go. Look at the old one. Oh, see that? It's all rusted up. This one's about 8 years old though, so time for a new one. Got it all pulled out. That's where the dishwasher goes. That's where the plumbing for the sink goes, and then underneath we gotta hook the wire in, and I'm sure we'll have to hook that wire back into that one. So we got it all cleared out under there. The problem I think I'm gonna run into though is that one is a lot smaller than that one, and the old one already rubbed on our reverse osmosis tank. So I hope I don't have to move all that stuff, but I think I'm going to have to. So let's get this guy unboxed and start figuring this out. Alright, so the first thing that we did was replace this guy. Took the old one out, put the new one in. They come out pretty easy. They're in there like this. This one's pulled apart, but you can see. Okay, I'm going to flip it upside down here. So imagine this is the bottom part of your sink, and then you got this thing's on here, and then there's this ring that's snapped on the bottom of that. So what you got to do is loosen these three up, then you can kind of push that up and then pop this ring off, and then this stuff will pull off, and then this part you just push up through the top of the sink. And then to put the new one in, you just reverse it. So I probably didn't need to change it, but since it comes with a new shiny one, I mean, you can see the difference between the two. And I like shiny stuff, so I just went ahead and changed it out. So that was the first step. Now we'll get that tightened up. Once I got the new one in, you got to tighten these back up. That's what holds it down into the, that's those 3 screws is what pulls it down in there and tightens it in. So we're going to tighten that up real good, and then we'll start seeing if this is going to fit. Oh, the other thing we got to do is this. I got a dishwasher, so we got to punch out. There's a little plug in here that you got to punch out with a screwdriver and get that out so you can hook the dishwasher up to that. So we'll get that done, and then we'll all you got to do is lift it up in there, and that swivels and tightens it down, and hopefully it goes together like it's supposed to. Alright, so we use a screwdriver and rammed and jammed in there, and there's our little plug that pops out. Make sure you get that out of your disposal. Just turn it upside down, flop it out. We also got it still wired up. So I got the cover taken off, it's just one screw. We got our little cord holder here. Sorry, I don't know the technical term for it, but that's what I call it. And it's just going to thread right in here. Get it good and tighten down, and then we'll run our electrical cord in through here. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to wire this thing up. It's 3 wires. You got your hot wire, and your common wire, and your ground wire. So, yep, I'm going to have to use 2 hands, I think, here. We'll come back. Alright, so we got our cord in there. So we're going to get it centered up, tighten these guys down, And it's pretty simple. We got a ground wire that'll go to this green nut. And then on this guy, it doesn't really matter. Because of the polarity, it doesn't matter. But one's going to go to the common wire and one's going to go to the ground wire. So we'll get that wired up with some wire nuts. Alright, here's what this guy should look like when you're all wired up. The cord should be snug in there. You got the ground wire tucked under here. Whenever you put a wire underneath the screw, you always want to wrap it in the direction that you're going to tighten it, because that'll help pull it in. If you go the other way, it'll kind of push it out. Got our wire nuts on our wires. Make sure you give them babies a tug. Make sure that the wires are snugly inside the wire nuts and that you don't have any wires, little stray wires hanging out or anything. And we're going to tuck them in there nicely. Grab our cover down here. And it really simply just attaches with one screw here. And we'll put that in. And now we are ready to put it under the sink. Now to put this thing under the sink, all you gotta do is you push this up, and this will kind of screw into this piece down here. See those little ears hook on here, and they just tighten around and it tightens it up. So it's pretty simple to do. So let's see if it's going to fit. Alright, so we did have to relocate our reverse osmosis, so I moved the cartridges back there because we only got to get to them every once in a while. And we just slid the tank over here. Now we got this pipe we got to deal with. So there's a little flange on one side. This piece here, that's the screw I took out of it, goes in over here, like so. So we got to get our pipe from here to there. So now we're going to, and we want to make sure that the little flange side is going to go in there, because then this is what's going to hold it on there. So we're going to measure this piece and cut it to the right length. And we got our little, what I do with it here. Oh, there's part of it. I got this guy that'll slide on there with the coupler piece. So I'll show you that once I get this piece cut. So we're going to measure and cut. Remember, measure twice, cut once, because we don't want to have to make another trip to the hardware store. So we're almost done. Just got to hook the plumbing up. Oh, and we got the garbage disposal hooked up. Just goes on there, and the little band clamp tightens down. And like I said, this guy's all tight. Those just swools right on. It's a piece of cake. Alright, there we go. The only thing I didn't like when I first put it in is this pipe here was like all cattywampus like that. But luckily, I had enough play over here, because this coupling was like way up here. I was able to loosen that and drop it down and level that back out. So all the stuff will go downhill, as they say in plumbing terms. Stuff goes downhill, paydays on Friday. I think that's the plumber's motto. But so we got her all in. Took me about an hour because I had to move some stuff, and I'm kind of anal about things. So now we're just going to leak test it, run some water, make sure nothing leaks, and we should be good to go. Alright, I think we passed the leak test. So let's see if she works. Oh. Yep, look, the wife's making us some zucchini, so I got some pieces of zucchini. We're going to feed it. Oh, that's a lot quieter than the other one. Cool. Back in business. $200. It's got a 5-year warranty. Should last us, well, the old cheap contractor one lasted us about 8 or 9 years, so hopefully this one should last us for about 20 years, hopefully. Let's see. What do you want?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, okay. Who do you want to make your peanut butter and jelly?
Mommy.
Oh, then why are you telling me?
Because
You should say, you're watching Fireman 7753 and I want a peanut butter and jelly. Can you do that?
I don't know how to say it.
Try it. Well, there you go, guys. Installation of a garbage disposal. Pretty easy. Sorry I couldn't show you more of the assembly, but between me only having 2 hands and it being dark under my sink and not enough room for my camera, I couldn't like put it all together and make it worth a damn to actually show you me putting it all together. So that's as good as I can do it, but I don't know, maybe it'll help somebody, maybe it won't, but there you go.